Well, hello there everyone. If you happen to be new here, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy. And if you are one of my sweet, faithful followers, welcome back. I hope that you had a wonderfully blessed Christmas. But today, let's talk New Year's. Yeah, I've got some appetizers for you today. Appetizers wrapped in bacon. Yes, I have 5 bacon wrapped appetizers for you. Now, let's face it. You can wrap anything in bacon and it would be delicious. So these are just some of my very favorites. So the first appetizer that I'm going to make is probably the most popular. It's definitely the most requested in my house, and that is for the bacon wrapped little smoky. So here's what you will need. Some bacon, a package of little smokies, 1 cup of brown sugar, and then you will need 1/2 teaspoon each of smoked paprika and cumin. All right, so this is 1 pound of bacon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into thirds. Now, some people will say just cut it in half, but I try to stretch my bacon as far as it'll go, and I find that a half or a third of a piece, I should say, is plenty to wrap around my little smoky, just like that. So you'll wrap it around and then you'll place it seam side down into a baking dish. Add your spices to your brown sugar, and then taking a fork here and just gonna mix that together. All right, and then take your brown sugar and sprinkle all over top of your little smokies, wrapped in bacon, pigs in a blanket, whatever you want to call them. And then you want to bake them in a 350-degree oven, uncovered, for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, or just until the bacon is nice and crisp and the brown sugar has dissolved. And the next appetizer is for bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Now, even if you're not a fan of Brussels sprouts, I would say give these a try, because the bacon transforms that Brussels sprout into a heavenly goodness. I don't know. I'm just saying they are delicious. Now, of course, you're going to need your bacon, Brussels sprouts, and then 2 tablespoons of a pure maple syrup. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I've got all my Brussels sprouts here, and what I'm going to do is I'm wanting to kind of separate them according to size. Your smaller ones on one side and then your larger ones on the other. And the reason why I do this is because the smaller ones cook a lot faster than the larger ones. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the ends of the Brussels sprout. So I've given the Brussels sprouts a light rinse, and now I'm going to dump them out onto a paper towel. And I'm going to kind of try to blot them dry a little bit. All right, then I'm going to wrap the bacon around the Brussels sprout, placing it seam side down in a baking dish. All right, then I'm going to brush maple syrup over each bacon wrapped Brussels sprout. And then bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes, or until the bacon is crisp. And next is the bacon wrapped cheesy tater tots. So of course you will need the tater tots. Now these are frozen tater tots. Then of course your bacon, and then I'm using a block of cheddar cheese. I'm going to take my cheddar cheese and I'm going to cut it slices like this. So you will take a tater tot and a slice of cheese, and then wrap your bacon just like this. Place it seam side down into a baking dish. And then bake in a 400-degree oven for anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes or until your bacon is crisp. So next is bacon wrapped pineapple. So you will need your bacon, you'll need a can of pineapple chunks, and some barbecue sauce. Same thing. Wrap your bacon around your pineapple. Place on a baking sheet. Now I have lined this baking sheet with aluminum foil. I place it seam side down. All right, and then take some of that barbecue sauce and brush on top of your bacon. And then bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes or until the bacon is crisp. So I have saved the best for last, my absolute favorite, the bacon wrapped dates. I love these. Every time I have made these, people go nuts. You just can't stop eating them. It's like eating bacon candy. And people who don't even like dates, they like these. They don't realize that they're eating dates. They are just so, so good. So you guys have got to give these a try. Now you can use the pitted dates, but I prefer to use the large medjool dates. I just remove the pits before I wrap them in the bacon. Super easy. Just wrap that bacon around that date and place in a baking dish seam side down. Then bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes until the bacon is crisp. So here they are, my bacon wrapped appetizers, and they are all so delicious. I hope that you give some of them a try. If you're having a New Year's Eve party, or if you're having a Super Bowl party, which is coming up soon, you put these bacon wrapped appetizers out and they will be gobbled up fast. I'm just saying. But I have got to have my bacon wrapped date because it really is my favorite. I just love these things. Oh. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. A very happy new year to each and every one of you. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.